So Grace Johnson's at third. Brianna Lutz is at second. Nicola Roscoe is at first. 2 outs. Everybody's on in the top of the 6th in a 1-run game. Mika Lupi to Mia Martinez. Is that one going to land anywhere? No! What a catch! Tanya Wendell has a ton of speed, and she tracks that one down to leave them loaded. And Arizona State still has the lead 6-5.
Her throw, she's gaining momentum.
And she smacks that one to left center, going back and just off the wall. Roberts will drive in 1 and stand at second. In to score is another Sun Devil. Ashley Mejia and Yaya Cunha come home, and it's 3-0 Arizona State. The power from Jazz Marie Roberts, the freshman.
Jazz Marie.
A sun-kissed Sunday tailor-made for college softball as Arizona State closes out the Littlewood Invitational against the Pacific Tigers out of the WCC. From Alberta B. Farrington Stadium in Tempe, Arizona, it's the Sun Devils and the Tigers for the second time in as many days. A wonderful opportunity for Arizona State to close out one of its best starts in some time as we welcome you inside the broadcast booth. Ryan Sykora, Erica Beach. If a win today comes for Arizona State, a 10-1 start would be the Sun Devils' best since 2021.
It is nothing like setting the tone early and seeing this level of success and some games that were not easy. They've had to fight and claw through a few of them. It's showing great character, it's showing great poise and grit.
One of those yesterday was a test against this Pacific team, a 9-6 win for Arizona State. They got a big run number in the 6th, but then Pacific battled back with a strong 7.
Oh, and they're going to really want to build off this momentum. They used a great combination of small ball, power hitting, great base running, putting up a lot of runs late in the game, and hitting is all about momentum. They're going to need to capitalize on that.
Those 6 runs for the Tigers in the loss is the second most they've scored in a game this season. It's a tougher task today, though, as they take on Kenzie Brown, the talented lefty for Arizona State.
Kenzie Brown is as elite as it gets. She is striking out almost 2 per inning, and that is a monster number. The combination of her rise ball at multiple levels and her dirty changeup is unhittable. She has been impressive every outing, and now she's getting the run support that they need behind her.
The Sun Devil senior makes her 4th start of the season. She's already got 3 games this year with 10 or more strikeouts. Sun Devils, Tigers to close out the Arizona State stretch of the Littlewood Invitational.
Just take your ownership of it.
Swing and a miss. Kenzie Brown strikes out the side in the 2nd. 4 consecutive Ks for Kenzie here on this Sunday.
We're seeing it again today, and yeah, just when you hit the ball hard, good things happen, makes it hard for the pitcher to field.
This one slapped to left center, trailing back to the wall, it's gone. Kaylee Pond does it again for the Sun Devils. That one got out in a flash. And Arizona State's offense has come in droves tonight. It's 11-5 in favor of the Sun Devils. This one right back to Alcaraz. She'll get the lead runner. Can they get 2? Yes, they can. A spectacular defensive double play for Pacific to put a bow on this inning. How about this heads-up stuff from Justice Alcaraz?
Oh, great reaction from
Start of the 3rd inning between Arizona State and Pacific. The number 22 next to the name of the Arizona State Sun Devils. Ranked this early in the season for the first time since the first season of the Megan Bartlett era. Kenzie Brown's a big reason why. So many strikeouts, well on her way. She's struck out the last 4 she's faced.
I think when we were talking about last inning where she's like, oh, she only struck out 1 that inning. It's like, she was like, oh, you know what? Let me go ahead and throw the old hat trick on inning 2. 3 strikeouts. There we go. Now we're back to our average that we like. So she just steps up so big. When things, happen, she steps up. That's her mentality.
It's Zadie Tagalog, the center fielder who's on deck. Leading it off is Peyton Clifford, the second baseman. Kenzie Brown looking to keep the strikeout streak rolling here. It's a double-edged sword. 4 straight retired in this one. 24 consecutive innings with a K recorded for Kenzie. That is every inning she has appeared in this season.
That stat is bananas. Like, every single inning appearance, she has struck someone out. Like, wrap your head around that if you're hearing this.
If you turn it another page, she had one outing where she came in for one batter, got one strikeout to win the game, close it off for Arizona State. So she did her job in a short way that time. And do it all for ASU. Swing and a miss, ahead 1-2, which was an important thing in the offseason. You talked to Megan Bartlett, and one of the things they wanted to work on, she can come in a little hot, a little juiced. It was never really a way in the past for Kenzie Brown. They could throw her into those kinds of situations because she would be liable to walk or give up a hit and have to settle into a ball game. That's the huge asset she has this year, is they can throw her into a tough spot and expect her to execute in a crucial situation, which is going to be very important later in the year.
And that speaks to her mental maturity, the growth that she's experiencing season to season. And I think that composure, managing your adrenaline when you get into a game.
This one is going to fall for a base hit. First to the ball game for Pacific belongs to the second baseman, Peyton Clifford, who did it on a 1-2 count. Strong at bat to get a leadoff runner aboard.
Welcome back to Arizona, Peyton Clifford. Scottsdale, Arizona, Chaparral grad. Know her well. Nice little piece of hitting right there.
The 9-1-2 hitters, we mentioned it at the top. This was the strong part of the lineup against Arizona State yesterday. Started with Zadie Tagalog, the former Arizona Wildcat. Clifford's going to go. The throw from Swan is up and away and in safely is Peyton Clifford. Not the cleanest transition from the catcher. And there's one in scoring position with nobody out for Pacific.
And if Clifford hesitates at all on that, she is thrown out. So really good reaction time for the base runner. And, just kind of a dagger because they were looking to bunt on that one. They were trying to just advance the runner. Now they have a different situation kind of playing into it.
Tagalog takes the strike. That ended a 5 consecutive retired run for Kenzie Brown. That single from Clifford.
Tagalog really does a great job in the 9 spot. She's got a great combination of speed and the ability to kind of control where the ball goes.
It comes all the way through. It's a Pacific team that was pretty competitive for the most part in both its games yesterday. 2-2 late on with Arizona State. Nobody could really get a runner beyond second base in that one. And then they lost the earlier game to Nevada 5-0, but it was a big 5-run inning, I should say, from Nevada. That was the only difference in that one. And Kenzie Brown keeps the streak going. Strikeout number 5 in this one, make it 25 consecutive innings with a K for Kenzie this year.
Absolutely paints that corner, especially with a slapper. She actually did a great job keeping that ball down in the zone, which is not her game. Her game is the upper half of the zone other than her changeup, and I loved that spot on there, especially with a slapper just trying to tap and go.
Strike one, flip it back to the top with Ali Capello.
I love watching Kenzie's demeanor on the mound. She's just so business-minded. She looks like I'm at the office. I'm going to work.
That one slapped foul, right field. Well into the concourse. It's good to have an arm like that in your entourage of pitchers. You want to have someone that is all business, just like you want to have someone who's going to be the life of the party.
Yeah, I think they have a little of everything in the bullpen at ASU. I really do. The combination of personalities is a big deal with your pitching staff. The way they complement each other, both physically and mentally. I think that's important to kind of take note. We're weird people, pitchers. I don't know if you know this, Ryan, but I'm a pitcher, was a pitcher, and not am a pitcher. But I was a pitcher, and I'm super weird. And we're all a little crazy. And you get lots of different kinds of crazy in your bullpen, and it's so fun, but it works. You guys work together to make this complete picture.
Were you the type of crazy that's Kenzie Brown crazy, or were you more the Aisa Silva, energy in the room, clubhouse favorite, all those things? Not that Kenzie isn't, but you get where I'm going.
No, I get it. I would definitely say I erred on the side of the Silva. I was a little more bubbly and talkative and, just goofy.
1 and 2. Chop foul. I feel like that was a low-hanging fruit type of question. You never know. Maybe you were all business when you played, you got done with it, and you're like, I just need to take a sit back and relax a little bit, have more fun. But
Okay, listen, I
all
have
the
this
way down.
theory. I got this theory about pitching, okay? We're going to go to school for a second here, Ryan. I call it the mullet theory of pitching.
Okay.
So you know what a mullet is, right?
Mullet arena? No, just the
No,
mullet.
just the mullet.
Yes, I know. This one, right side, going back is Yaya Acuna. She'll catch it in foul territory. Tagging and running is Clifford. On a hose was Yaya, but Clifford just beat the tag. According to the third base umpire, Brett Higgins. Haven't seen Yaya flash the arm too much in her Sun Devil career, but she's got one. So close.
I think when she was born, they replaced her right arm with a cannon. That was insane. I mean, that's a pretty well-hit ball to right, and she almost threw out a runner tagging from second. She was getting carried away from third base. I don't know if you know how hard that is to get your momentum. That was all arm to get it there in the air. Yaya. Well done.
Capello flies out, and Silvestri comes up, reached the first time with a walk. Okay, mullet.
Okay, the mullet theory of pitching. So, you know the slogan for a mullet, right? Greatest haircut ever invented. What's the slogan for mullet? What's in front?
Business.
What's in the back?
Party.
Business in front, party in the back. So when you're on the mound, that's how I really approached it. Anytime I was facing home plate towards the front, all business. I was lock-faced. I didn't look at anyone. I didn't see who was in the stands. I didn't even look at the umpire. All I stared at was the dirt or the catcher looking for my signal. That was it. And then when my back was turned from the plate, that's where my party was. That's where, like, you mentally recover from the last pitch you threw. You're talking to your defense. You're doing all that fun stuff.
This one shot back into the net, 0-2.
And so that's how you kind of can reset, because as a pitcher, just so you know, you've got to be able to have, like, the memory of a goldfish. You have to have the short-term memory. Like, you got to reset every single time. You got to think about that. You've got 100-something opportunities to fail and to succeed during a game. You have to be really good at reset, and forgetting really quick what just happened.
The 0-2 from Kenzie just caught a piece. Did Silvestri to keep it alive. Business in front.
Party in the back. I love it.
It's really good.
It's life. I mean, but it's... See, the party's in the back for Kenzie Brown. She has a moment to kind of, like, this is where she kind of relaxes a little. And even Kenzie, who's super business, as soon as she looks up, dude, she looks like she wants to murder someone. Like, she is business with a capital B.
0-2 to Silvestri, looking for a second strikeout of the inning, and will keep this at-bat alive. Olivia Silvestri doing a great job of fouling off pitches.
And I think Kenzie, I think she's really trying to, like, go up the ladder. She's usually so good at that, where that rise starts lower and then they foul it off. Then you step it up again, it fouls off. Keep stepping up the ladder. I think she's really wanting to kind of get that rise ball a little more elevated towards the eyes.
Try it again. This time she gets her to go. Another strikeout for Kenzie Brown, who's faced 11 batters. She's struck out 6 of them on this Sunday afternoon. Arizona State ahead 3-0. Kenzie Brown just keeps on going for Arizona State. It's a party for her. It's a party for the Sun Devils, who have an early lead in Tempe.